Hello and welcome to Tech Geek Gamers. We are your hosts, Rob, Chris, Mark, and Cory. In this week's episode, we are going to play Agricola, or Agricola as we prefer to call it, a board game out of Z-Man Games. In this game, we play the role of settlers, trying to advance ourselves, I guess, through building a house, cultivating livestock, and planting crops and harvesting those crops. The winner of the game will be the person who scores the most points, and you'll get points for diversifying crops and livestock and expanding your family, etc. The game is played pretty simple. Every turn, you flip over a new job availability, and you restock all the current jobs on the board. We'll take turns choosing a job, and then at the end of each stage, we'll have a harvest phase where we need to feed our people. After 14 rounds, we see who the winner is. So, we flip over stage 1, so a new job becomes available. Fences is now an option. At a cost of 1 word per fence. Nobody has any wood, so that's not going to be perfect just yet.
Right.
Yeah, you get to go first. So you're going to take one of your people and put them on one of those things and do the thing or take the thing.
Probably.
Maybe.
You want to try it out, Cory?
Yeah, I'm gonna plow someone's field.
Do it.
Heyo.
Are we able to do that? Oh yeah.
Wow.
When do I have a guy that dies because I don't have 2 food per person?
You have 4 more people to put on.
You got 2 more rounds to work on that.
And they require 2 food each?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can sow as many empty fields as you have with 1 sow action.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As long as you have grain to plant? As long as you got the seed?
As long as you've got the seed and the fields to do it.
You can put it in plowing fields all day. Now I gotta spread my seeds.
Alright, so that's it.
Pull our people back. Chris, restock the stuff.
Look, we could see what we're
Chris,
doing.
why do you have so much clay?
I don't know.
He's really into ghost.
I really want to reenact that.
Is there a
What's that
pottery
song
wheel?
Why would you want to upgrade your house? Was it like just points?
Worth more.
You can make more room for new people when you breed. You can have more farmers.
Oh, so that's something you want to do.
Well, if you want to add on to the house.
But you have to
feed
renovate.
them. You also have to feed more people
Yeah.
if you get more people.
You done?
You have to build more
Yeah.
rooms and then you have to renovate.
Plowing fields.
Your strategy there, sir. I'm getting stoned.
Yeah.
Well, don't you have to flip a card?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what if you don't want to do that?
Wild boar.
Throw more on.
A piggy pig. I can turn him into 2 food. This fireplace sucks.
I have a plan, but I don't know if it's going to work.
I have a plan, but it's not gonna work. We harvest our crops first.
Alright. I don't have farmers.
Then you have to feed your people.
I was the weakest farmer. I was cattle farmers.
Okay, so that is the end of the last round, and looks like Mark may have won,
More than likely.
but we'll see. We're going to tally up the scores and let you know what we think of the game. Points have been tallied.
Have them here. So, we had 2 races going on. We had a race for first place over on that side of the table and a race for last place. So, since this is more important, we're going to reveal the winner over here. Mark finished with 39 points and Rob finished with 31.
Ooh, congrats.
So pretty close. Good job.
I've probably played it the most, so that's, you know.
Yeah. His family members were a big deciding factor. They're worth 15 points when you get all 5 outs. So
And the house as well.
and the houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
All
the
added up.
more important race was
Last.
the race for last place, and it came down to the wire. Finishing at 20 points was Cory, and finishing at 19 was me.
So you won last place.
I got last place.
Yay! Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, what'd you guys think of this game? Well, we played what? The family version, right?
Yeah, which is
Put that out
a like a
Toned down
version. You don't have jobs and
minor
No minor
improvements and
Minor
whatnot.
improvements,
So you remove a big aspect of the game, and there's even 3 levels of that as well. There's like a beginner's deck. What's the other one called again? Interactive, and then expert or complex. So obviously there's a lot of variety in this game.
Right.
I liked it. It's definitely a game you have to play a few times to, I think, grasp the overall concept and strategy. But I'm looking forward to playing it again.
I'll play it again. A lot of strategy, and for someone who A, couldn't listen because they were setting up the studio, and B, didn't have any time to read the cards, I think okay with it.
I think you did very good.
Not bad for not losing.
Not knowing what was going on.
But yeah, no, it's a good game. Lot of strategy. If you don't like any heavy strategy games, this would not be your bag of.
I think there's a lot of, like you said, the game went a lot faster because we played the family version. When you're looking through what job should I get and that kind of thing, that can add a lot of time to the game. What I found was that the strategy that we played was very friendly. Like there was only maybe 3 or 4 times. There was only 3 or 4 times that we took the option before somebody that wanted to. So when you talk about strategy, the game can expand even more. If you just play to make somebody else lose, people I know, it becomes way more fun.
Yeah. Agricola is a well-rated board game for the newer Euro style games, and on Board Game Geek, where all the cool board game guys hang out, it was rated #1 for a while. I don't know if it still is, but I think the game actually encompasses a lot of the new strategies that the Euro games coming out are kind of pushing forward, like the
player selection, or selecting a job kind of thing.
Random or not so random, being able to select who's the first player as part of your strategy, reduced options based on the players before you taking that option, and the resource management and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it is definitely a game of diversification. Remember that if you're playing. Try and do everything.
My tip number 1 is make sure to diversify.
Jeez.
Get some of it.
I got hosed on that.
Negative points will hit you harder than you think.
Yeah. And family members rule.
And feed your family. Don't forget to do that.
That brings us to the end of this episode. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to share us with your friends. Click like, all that stuff. Join us next week for a how-to video. We'll teach you something you didn't know. And remember, couch friends are your best friends.
Or tabletop friends in this case.
We need a couch.
We should have played on a couch.